Today we are on the, I don't want to say the upper end of Clear Creek Trail, but out here is our James Lee Park Loop, which is also the start of the Clear Creek. And we are walking towards Spooner Summit right now. And probably just gonna go a few miles today, up and back. I think we're about 8 miles from the point we ran down to a few weeks ago. So I always sit and talk about how we're prepared for whatever weather, and I forgot my jacket. So we have a brief window between storm systems. Had horrible rain the last couple days. You know, tomorrow, Christmas Eve, the Sierras are supposed to get hammered, which we need the snow, but it's like brief window to get out on the trails. So we'll see how far we get. So in a month or so, when we have more daylight, we want to go up to Knob Point, which is 6.5 miles out and then back. So 13-mile day, only about 1,300 feet of gain though, which over that distance isn't horrible. And from there, we're only about 1.8 miles more of trail that we haven't done. So a little more daylight. I have a feeling that a lot of that trail, part of the trail, is gonna be covered in snow here in the next couple days. So today, Steve and I are both trying out a different goo, not goo brand, I should say a different gel, and a different hydration tablet, which is also, so the hydration tablets are goo brand. 320 milligrams of sodium, no carbs, just purely electrolytes. I got the strawberry lemonade, Steve got the berry. And how's the berry?
Not bad.
Strawberry lemonade's really good.
It's not overpowering, it's too sweet or anything like that.
We're also both gonna try, I've actually had one of theirs in the past, I just don't remember which one, but the honey stinger. We both got fruit smoothie, so trying this out. See how they are. First mile was only 220 feet of gain. What, about 5%, give or take? A great shot of our James Lee Park Loop there, and there's where we came from. It's right from, well, way down there. You can almost see the parking lot. Just about 2 miles in, 423 feet gained. It's a good trail. All right, Steve, what are you gonna give it? Giggle rating.
Oh, 2.
That's where I was gonna go. I was gonna go with a 2.
2.5?
Yeah.
Very runnable. And you're not kind of tub of shit. 16-minute mile. Yeah.
Okay, in all fairness, we were taking pictures and filming.
We're not winded at all.
It's not bad at all. All right, change of plans. The honey stinger gel that I was gonna try decided to explode in my pocket. So I won't be trying that.
Stop
Steve.
Looking at it funny next time.
Huh?
Stop looking at it funny.
Steve, however, will be trying it. and he'll give his full review. All right, potential for epic views. Yeah. Seems like, look, houses. We'll make it really interesting. We'll wait and go up there in the dark.
You won't come down.
Yeah. All right, moving on. I made it into the trees. It's kind of nice how parts of the up are nice and pretty easy to run.
Yeah.
All right, trying to decide where we want to turn around at. Just about 3 miles in. This week is a recovery week for me. So
I haven't worked out hard enough to recover yet.
Steve did 2 long days last week, but from there he had projects going on at the house and it didn't happen. So probably turn around somewhere between 3 and 4, get in 7 to 8. Be a solid day. We might be able to see our vista point that we go to here shortly from Spooner Summit. It might just be barely out of view, but you know, it's up on there somewhere.
Are you on that mountain?
Yeah, somewhere on the mountain. All right, this is Dwayne Bliss Peak right here. I want to say it's at about 86 or 8,800 feet, and the Rim Trail comes in about a quarter mile of the summit, right on the other side of the peak. The view up there is awesome. The whole ridge leading up to it is exposed. It's pretty good stuff. Steve's way ahead, back here yakking. All right, we're at our turnaround. Slam a gel and get out of here. All right, how is it?
It's not bad. I'd say a solid 5. I kind of like the goose a little bit better. These are definitely honey forward, but I wouldn't turn them down. But so far, I'd say I'm partial to the goose thus far.
And I have had them in the past, but it's been a while, so, and I wouldn't know. So yeah. Mine decided to prematurely explode in my pocket, so.
I hate when that happens.
All right, we're on our way back. On the run, I'm having a lemon sublime goo. Trying to get back before
We need headlamps.
yeah. Shooting for no headlamps today. So Steve and I were just talking. I had these goo tablets, they were giving them out at Mammoth Trail Fest. It's been a while since I've had one. We're just talking, they almost have the light carbonation to them. Really light in flavor.
Oh, yeah, refreshing.
Yeah. So, depending on how you do, like tailwind, scratch, you know, those are obviously higher carb. These are only 10 calories, so depends on what you need, I guess. So Steve, what are your thoughts on this versus where we've been getting our higher mileage days on the lower Clear Creek Trail, also known as the James Lee Park Loop?
They're both really nice. What I like about this one is I'm a scenery whore, so this is nice, being in the trees.
Yeah, it's not as exposed, so if it's a warmer day, being able to get out of the sun a little bit is definitely nice.
Yeah, visually I like this trail better. I'm so partial to James Lee Loop because it's a great loop for what it is.
Especially in winter, the sun melts out any snow.
It's been good to us, so I still like it, but this is a good find. I like it, it's pretty, and it's still very runnable.
As we walk.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I will say, I have not mastered the art of talking while running and not sounding like I'm wildly out of shape. So,
well, truth hurts sometimes.
Truth does, you dick.
I'm right there with you. It's not a good run day for me.
Yeah, I get running and trying to talk clearly, and my heart rate just goes through the roof. So, gotta stop and walk when I want to talk. Otherwise, everybody gets to hear me really pant. All right, last little climb before the downhill. So we're at just about 5 miles. So we've got about a 2-mile really smooth downhill from here back to the car. Still gonna try to go no headlamp, but we're cutting it close. You can probably see, you just don't want to fall on her face. All right, now that we're moving, let's do a heart rate check. Where you at, Steve?
168.
163.
That was 172. Looking it down here.
All right, a little over a mile to go. I'm probably gonna end up, at least I'm gonna probably end up turning on my headlamp. I don't feel like tripping. Just to say I made it down without it. But Steve and I were just talking that it is insane how warm it is.
In December.
Yeah, I didn't end up needing my jacket tonight. It was, I don't know, 56 when we parked, and it doesn't feel much cooler. There's a few places back in a couple of those canyons that were
chilly.
Yeah, that were chilly when we got up into the trees, but it's like no wind. With this massive storm that's supposed to hit tomorrow, you'd think we'd have a lot more wind hitting us. But it's been pretty sweet. So one perk that I like about this trail is because it's an out and back, you can really tailor it to whatever you need as far as mileage. Like today was a couple hundred more feet of vert than what we usually get on James Lee, and it's shorter. So definitely a lot more options, more shade. I'm a fan, I like it. As you can tell, we ended up needing to pull out the lamps, but better to be safe than sorry and fall. We're about a little over half a mile from the parking lot. All right, made it back to the car. 7 miles, hour and 34 minutes, 700 feet of vert. Can't wait to get back out on this trail again, head up even further, maybe even go all the way to Spooner in the late spring, early summer. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe if you're enjoying the videos we're putting out, and until next time.